Hi, my name is Aaliyah Jaleel from Pickering, Ontario in Canada, and I want to teach you some of the lessons I learned during COVID. I learned how beautiful our local pond is 168 steps from my house. I'd never really been the type to take walks, but I learned it's absurd how the sweet screams of nature have been silenced by the loud thresh of human noise. I learned how it feels to slip a little when the mud between the grass grips onto my heels, and I learned that I really am the type to take walks. I learned that 6 feet can feel like 6,000 when it measures the distance between giving your friend a hug. 1.83 meters of missing the human touch has only strengthened and enriched its importance to us. I learned that passion doesn't just have the power to light up a single room it can serve. As the electricity that courses through 60 households on Zoom, this distance has only amplified our closeness amongst one another because we've realized how much we need this closeness with one another. I've learned that our hurting is a gateway to our healing, and that a physical pandemic can annihilate our mental health or our family's wealth or our relationships with ourselves. Our entire worlds have been flipped upside down, and I thought it would help that I know how to do a handstand, but turns out things are messy from the upside down side too. But that's okay, because we have to hurt to be able to heal. I've learned that there are 110 ways to celebrate birthdays, drive-bys, and FaceTimes, and waving from far away. They say we're all conditioned to hate change, but adaptability can bring happiness all the same. I've learned that playing keyboard starts out difficult at first, but your left and your right hands learn to meet. Playing C's and B's and D's and G's, the flats and sharps become mere muscle memory, like checking for your wallet, your keys, your phone, and your mask when you step out the door. These muscles in your mind procure a strength you never knew you were capable of before. I learned how to self-inject the medication that has cured me inside out, the cure of time, because time truly heals everything, and the patience I've tucked into my pockets threaten to seep out time and time again, but I take my time and I tuck it back in, because time is not always of the essence. I've learned that 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still progress. I learned that we as people are in a constant state of progress. The human race is not a race. Our rates of acceleration aren't meant to be paced against one another, yet we're always still so afraid to pull the brakes. We owe it to ourselves to give ourselves this break, because the alternative is that we are going to be the ones who break. And backtrack to the topic of race, I prayed that we don't ever encounter a world war, but the barbaric battles of our Black brothers and sisters is a burgeoning burden we've been burying through the floor. I've learned that their entire bloodstream is a battlefield, and I've learned that I want to be a warrior. So many of us have learned that we want to be social justice warriors. Even from a social distance, we are creating a social revolution. I've learned that the society we live in can function off of individuality, but it thrives off of togetherness. It thrives off of everyone doing their part in staying safe, in being a decent human being. The word unity slips itself into every community. It presents itself within every opportunity, and you. And the lessons you choose to walk away from this pandemic with, that knowledge grants you the ultimate immunity. Thank you.